North Carolina DOT has the state divided up into 14 different regions, which encompass 100 counties spread out across the state. Within that, each division has their own management structure. And from our perspective, we have our North Carolina State Farm Safety Patrol drivers in 6 different regions across the state, and our transportation management centers in 3 different areas across the state. One great thing about North Carolina is that we're very diverse. We've got the beaches on the coast down east and the mountains in the west and literally everything in between. Within the North Carolina Department of Transportation, we have the 2nd largest network in the country, only behind Texas, and we manage 80,000 miles of roads with about 12,000 people. So it's a very challenging environment to work in. The biggest reason we introduced our training program is because we do have staff spread out all over the entire state. And with that, there was a lot of inconsistency in the way that we were operating. So the training program brings everything together and gets everybody operating from the same playbook, doing things the same way. 2 training programs we've developed are one for our Safety Service Patrol drivers, and then the second one is for our Transportation Management Center staff. Our Safety Patrol started out 40 years ago in the far western part of the state in Haywood County as motorist assistance, basically providing gas to stranded motorists, changing tires to getting them back on their way. We've been fortunate over the years that we've been able to grow the program, and now we have Safety Patrol drivers in 6 different rural areas across the state.
This course allows us to practice in a controlled environment, teaching drivers how to drive on black ice, push and pull and overturn vehicles, deal with spills in the roadway, and any of the many things they encounter on a day-to-day basis, and do it in a safe and effective manner.
The training track allows us to come and practice all the things that we need to practice in a closed environment. We have hills, curves, straightaways, skid pads that we use to train the new drivers.
Driver training and TMC are very important. They work hand in hand. The operators will come out to our training facility from time to time to see what we do in the field, and we will mock up situations in the classroom environment so that they know the information we are looking for when we respond to incidents that they dispatch us to.
The training program is 4 to 6 weeks. The 2 extra weeks is for those who has never done this before. It gives them a little bit extra time to bring it together in order to finish the course.
The training program for our TMCs, much like our Safety Patrol drivers, that whole program started small and really grew over the years. And when you're working in these TMCs, the environment is very diverse, very dynamic, and it's constantly on the move. So to be able to have a solid training program to provide these operators with a good solid foundation so that when they come across an incident, they can use those basic foundations and principles to do the job.
The Transportation Management Center program for training involves 2 main components: the operator trainee certification and the specialized track training certification. The operator trainee certification is an 8-week process which involves on-the-job training along with classroom training to provide basic fundamental elements to the operators. And then the track training consists of 3 weeks of on-the-job training and 3 weeks of an assessment and approval aspect. There's many years of knowledge and experience within the training program. We go from on-the-job in the field individuals all the way up to the engineers who go through and design the layouts and programs of the operation. It incorporates multiple different facets of NCDOT along with all of our other partners throughout the different agencies.
Over the last 2 or 3 years, we've come a long ways in the manner in which we train our drivers and our operators. From our drivers and operators' perspective, they have a solid foundation by which to work. It provides them with better morale, it ensures their safety as well as the safety of the traveling public and the other responders that are at incident scenes.